Okay, so here's the deal. If you're anywhere in the UK this week, you need to stop what you're doing because things are about to get really messy. Eastern Scotland's about to get hammered with 80 to 120 millimeters of rain in 72 hours. And then Sunday into Monday, boom, everything changes, with possibly the coldest air in 18 months. There's this massive blocking high over Scandinavia that's basically stalling everything in place, which means rain just piles up instead of moving through. And get this, by the weekend we could be looking at snow all the way down to the Midlands, with major disruption to trains and roads across half the country. Drop your city in the comments right now because I'm going to break down exactly what's coming for your area, and trust me, some of you are not going to like what I have to say. Alright, let's start with what's already happening this second, because if you woke up the sunshine this morning, I've got bad news. That's not going to last. Central and northern Scotland are already getting hit with rain and some hill snow above 400 metres, while southern areas are still dry but not for long. There's another wave pushing north across southern England right now, and by lunchtime it hits Wales and the Midlands, then northern England by mid-afternoon. Now here's where things get serious. The Met Office just issued a yellow rain warning for eastern Scotland, active tonight through Friday morning. Here's what's wild. Normally, Western Scotland gets destroyed by Atlantic rain, but this time it's completely flipped because of that blocking high over Scandinavia. Weather fronts are stalling out, southeast winds are pulling moisture off the North Sea, and it slams into the Cairngorms hour after hour with no break. Okay, so now let me run through the major cities because the details matter big time here. Edinburgh. Rain starts around 2 or 3 p.m. today and doesn't stop until Thursday, causing flooding in spots like Stockbridge and near the Water of Leith. If you're commuting Thursday morning, expect ScotRail delays, especially on the Glasgow line. And then Sunday into Monday, it could go either way, rain or snow. Aberdeen, you guys are absolutely in the crosshairs. This could be your wettest 72 hours since Storm Babette in October 2023. Watch for surface water on the A90 and rail delays to Inverness. And up in the Cairngorms, that 80 to 120 millimeters turns to snow above 300 meters. Glasgow, you actually dodge the worst of this, which is rare. You'll see blustery showers, but nothing like Aberdeen. But Sunday into Monday, pay attention because you could see snow showers when that cold air floods in, making the M8 towards Edinburgh pretty sketchy. Dundee and Inverness, both getting persistent rain through Friday, with the A9 getting dicey above Dromocta Pass, where snow's likely at road level. Belfast. Rain arrives around 3 or 4 p.m. today through Thursday morning. Then Sunday into Monday, you might see rain and sleet, mixed with snow possible in County Antrim. Newcastle. Strong winds are your main issue tonight into Thursday, and Sunday into Monday, you're right on that edge where it could snow or stay rain. Manchester. Blustery showers today with the M60 and M62 getting surface water, but the real story is Sunday into Monday. You guys are in that critical zone where we could see the first real snow since March 2023, especially higher areas like Oldham and the Pennines. Liverpool, Leeds, Sheffield. Same deal with showers today, but Sunday into Monday, anywhere above 200 meters could wake up to snow. Snake Pass and Woodhead Pass would definitely be affected, and the M62 Trans-Pennine route needs monitoring. York and the North York Moors could see significant snow Sunday into Monday. Even York itself might get a few centimetres if temps drop 1 degree. Nottingham, Leicester, Birmingham, you're all in that transition zone where Sunday into Monday could go either way. A few centimetres are totally possible if temps drop just 1 degree, which would make Monday morning's commute absolutely brutal. Cardiff and Bristol, rain today with surface water on the M4 and M5, but you're too far south for snow, just that cold easterly wind Sunday onwards. London and the southeast, rain this morning through lunch, then clearing to showers, and Sunday into Monday, you're too far south for widespread snow. But that cold easterly wind is going to make Monday morning's commute feel pretty brutal, and rail services into King's Cross, Euston, Paddington might be slow. Alright, so now let me explain what's actually driving this crazy setup, because once you get it, everything makes more sense. There's this absolutely massive high-pressure system parked over Scandinavia right now at 1040 to 1050 millibars. Anything over 1030 is really strong. This blocking high stops our normal Atlantic lows from moving west to east, forcing them southward where they move super slowly, almost stuck. That weather front over central England right now was over southwest England 12 hours ago. Normally it would be out in the North Sea by now. This is exactly why eastern Scotland's got that rain warning. It's genuinely unusual for Atlantic weather to hit the east coast, not the west. Now here's where it gets really interesting for Sunday into Monday. That Scandinavian blocking high takes over completely and pushes easterly winds across the whole country. This means way colder continental air from the Baltic region spreading right across the UK. Get this, the models have been flip-flopping on this for 3 days straight, which is honestly pretty weird this close to an event. Usually 5 or 6 days out, models are like 90% locked in. But this setup's tricky because Atlantic mild air slams into continental cold air. But here's what we know for sure. Every model agrees on 3 things. First, cold air is definitely moving in Sunday into Monday. That's happening no matter what. Second, all models agree we're not looking at a beast from the east situation like 2018. And third, we're going to see precipitation around, so it's not a dry cold snap, which actually ups the snow risk. We'll have Scotland and northern England, especially higher ground, snow's looking more and more likely starting Sunday. Pennines, North York Moors, anywhere above 200 metres. Definitely prep for possible snow Sunday night into Monday morning. The Midlands is right in that zone where the difference between rain and snow literally comes down to 1 or 2 degrees. All the model runs are showing temps at 850 hectopascals. That's about 5,000 feet up, dropping to -5 to -8 Celsius. Rule of thumb, we need -5 for snow to stick, -8 for widespread snow hitting lower areas. Most runs are hitting that -5 mark, and a bunch are showing -8 to -10. So there are basically 3 scenarios. Scenario A, about 40% chance, shows widespread snow from Midlands northward, like February 2021. Scenario B, 35% chance, shows typical north-south divide with rain south, snow confined to Scotland and northern England. Scenario C, 25%, shows a messy mix everywhere, with rain, sleet and snow depending on exact timing. I'll update you Saturday morning once we know which way this is leaning. So what should you do to get ready? If you're in Scotland or northern England, check your car for winter stuff right now. Don't wait. Get de-icer, scraper, maybe a small shovel, warm blanket. Those easterly winds are going to make it feel way colder than the thermometer says. If you're travelling Sunday through Tuesday, watch forecast updates closely. A 9 in Scotland, Snake Pass, Woodhead Pass, Trans-Pennine routes could all get snow. Check National Rail before commuting Monday, especially into Edinburgh, Manchester, Birmingham, London. Services could see delays or cancellations. If you've got the school run Monday, be ready for possible closures in Scotland, Northern England, parts of the Midlands. Check on elderly neighbours. Make sure animals have shelter if you've got livestock. And watch for icy conditions, especially overnight. For this week, Wednesday afternoon, blustery showers everywhere with heavy downpours possible. Wednesday night into Thursday, that rain warning for eastern Scotland goes active with heavy rain pounding through the night. Thursday, more heavy rain across eastern Scotland, scattered showers elsewhere. Then Thursday night into Friday, the air gets colder and snow develops above 300 metres. Saturday, air turns colder nationwide as that blocking high tightens its grip, setting up Sunday into Monday when the main cold air arrives. I can't stress this enough, details are gonna change a ton over the next 48 hours, so staying updated is crucial. Don't check the forecast once and assume it stays the same. This pattern's genuinely uncertain and could shift. Within 72 hours, we could see areas waking up Monday caked in snow, or a colder, wetter pattern with snow mainly on hills. What I'm confident about? It's definitely going to be colder next week with a raw easterly wind. Definitely precipitation around. Definitely snow somewhere. The next 24 to 48 hours are crunch time for models to lock in on which scenario we're heading towards. Drop your town in the comments again and let me know. Are you more worried about the heavy rain hitting eastern Scotland or the potential snow Sunday into Monday? I'll be putting out updates tomorrow afternoon and Saturday morning, so make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and share with anyone affected by either the rain or potential snow. Bottom line, major, potentially flooding rainfall for eastern Scotland through this week, then a cold, potentially snowy period Sunday onwards. Whether you see legit snow, cold rain, or just wintry showers on hills, it's gonna feel way colder and more miserable next week. Start your prep right now, especially if you're in Scotland, Northern England, or the Midlands, where snow's a real possibility. Stay safe, stay prepared, and keep checking back for updates, because this forecast is seriously still evolving hour by hour. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's update with the latest model data.